And we're live! Hi, hello! My name is Xenon Zingo, and I will be your conductor for today. Hello, hello. I'm actually not sure if anyone's here right now, but we're just gonna roll on as if people are, because I don't know what else to do. It is surprisingly day 2 of back-to-back streaming. Very, very uncommon for me, but maybe it'll become a habit. I feel like Twilight Princess has me in a death grip right now. I can't escape even if I want to. Woke up minutes before the stream notification. Maybe it's just acting as an alarm for you now. Maybe this is a sign. I should go live more often. Ouch. I just punched my manga container. This is not good. I've still got the wonky setup from the past few streams going on. So I'm like mostly on the floor right now since my chair is pushed all the way back. I didn't feel like having to adjust it again for the next time I streamed, so I just left the chair pushed all the way back. So currently I'm just trying to adjust to sitting on a pillow on the floor. It's working out for the most part. My legs are kind of starting to hurt, but that just means I should probably get into the game a bit sooner rather than later. Probably. At like 9:30, I think, I got hit with the inspiration to stream, so I've just been steadily preparing to get all the other stuff out of the way so I can stream at least a little bit before going into work later. About the same time frame as yesterday's stream. I've got until like 3:20-ish, I think, in order to stream what I can, and then we have to move on. But work wasn't too bad yesterday, I suppose. I don't really remember much of it. I think it was somewhat on the busy side? I don't know. Coming off of what Friday was like, it wasn't so bad, considering Friday was like an absolute shit show for apparently the entire franchise. So it wasn't just our location that got absolutely rocked. Somehow we had 7 people, and we got stuck at like 40 down on our screen, so we had roughly 40 items on the board at all times, and that didn't start going down until like around 7, I think. We actually managed to like break out of the 40s, and we got stuck at 37 for like another hour. Around 8 we finally managed to start pushing the actual number down. It took a while though. I think things didn't start to get better until like 8:30, and half the crew was scheduled to leave at 9. So that was fun. Everyone had to scramble to fix things, but compared to that, yesterday went much smoother, even though I don't remember a lot of it, which probably isn't a bad thing, but who knows? Well, because I can't really remember yesterday, I don't have that much to talk to about recent news. Oh, we are intending to call Spectrum at some point, because they keep charging us a really high bill for some reason, even though we don't know why they're doing that. When we started, we got like there was like a deal where for the first year that you have a Spectrum, whatever it's called, you have Spectrum, it's like $10 cheaper for whatever bundle you've got. And we had one that would allow us to like stream the best we can, but like not overboard, you know? Like we don't need that much Wi-Fi power or whatever. So we got like the bare minimum for what we needed. And that was like about $70 just because of the $10 discount for a year. But then that wore off and it went up to like 80 something, which was, you know, what we were expecting. But then it went up to 90 a few years later, and then last year around the start, it ended up in the hundreds. It was like 106. And then they quote-unquote put a discount on it, so that's why it was at 106, but then it went up to 109, and it was at 109 for a while, and then they increased it again, so now it's currently at 120, and we can't afford that on a minimum wage pizza place paycheck, so yeah, we gotta call them at some point. I was gonna let the regular auto pay go through, but like... we've decided to just hold off on that, turn off the auto pay until we can actually get in contact with them and figure out what they're doing. Because 120 is a lot when the original thing was only supposed to be like 80. So yeah, we're gonna call them, see what that's about. At some point they said that they increased our bundle, like they bumped us up, they upgraded us. Free of charge according to them, according to the email. But it was not free of charge. We are currently being charged for it, so don't know what that was about because we didn't pay for that, or we weren't supposed to be paying for that. We didn't ask for that. So we're gonna have to fight Spectrum probably because they're definitely gonna lead us in a runaround situation. And it's not like we can get a different internet provider because it's in our fucking contract lease with the apartment that we have to use Spectrum. Also, I'm pretty sure they have a monopoly on our area because even the place we work at uses Spectrum. So whenever the area goes down, we know because no one can order food and we can't do anything with the internet. Which is pretty cool. Sometimes, until they realize the internet's back on and we get bombarded. But up until they realize the internet's back, it's pretty cool. Hello, hello! Welcome in! Ow, my legs hurt. I'm just crouched on the floor. It's kind of painful. I thought maybe like crouching on a pillow would help, but it's not. My chair is currently pushed backwards. If anyone's wondering. Well, yeah, that's kind of all that's been going on recently. Not too much since the last time I've updated you guys. There's more Pico in the chat if anyone's interested in that. Ugh. I did mess with the tracking on our models a little bit. I haven't adjusted Zinx yet, but I have adjusted mine slightly, so hopefully our mouth tracking is at least a little bit better than it has been. It's more... maybe expressive is the word, hopefully. It opens and reacts to actual words coming out of my mouth now, rather than just kind of staying shut at all times. Had a date with the skeleton today, but he stood you up. Guess he didn't have the guts. God damn it. Sounds like you might have a bone to pick with that guy. Man, that must suck. God. Ow. Just gonna casually snap my neck. I laughed and now my eye is watering. What kind of response is that to laughter? Oh boy. That kind of reminds me, at work recently, these past few days, I've randomly had my eyes dry up and they start burning, and I figure if I leave it alone long enough, it'll settle itself. But usually I'm at the oven, and you're not supposed to leave oven for any reason. So my eyes just start burning, and I'm like, alright, it'll fix itself. A few minutes go by, it's not fixing itself, it burns more. So I have to leave and go to the sink and just rub my eye for a bit to like fix it, because my eyes will start watering, I think, in an attempt to fix the dryness, but it doesn't really work because the tear ducts are like on the corners of the eye, so it's not really getting in the eye, so I kind of have to assist there just by rubbing it in. But oh man, I have no idea why it's doing that. It's happened a few times this week now, and I'm hoping it doesn't keep happening. I can only assume that the building that we're in is just really dry or something, because we are getting into the colder months. We had a snow scare recently where everyone thought it was going to snow, and our town is notoriously bad at handling snow, so everyone freaked out, but it's okay. We didn't actually get snow, we just got a lot of rain. And it didn't get cold enough to turn the rain into ice, but I'm pretty sure some of our roads probably still got a bit slick. Luckily, we don't have to travel very far to go to work, so we're good on that front. But, it's just kind of been a whirlwind of a week. Next week, I have a little bit more time to do things. Luckily, we're gonna be celebrating Christmas a little bit early. I don't actually celebrate Christmas, but my family still does. So they've requested that I show up to their gathering, which they're doing not on Christmas Day, but like slightly before. So I've requested that day off. So I'll be spending the 21st with family, which should be interesting. That's kind of all I've got going on right now. Thanksgiving was non-existent for me this year, but that was alright. I kind of forgot Thanksgiving was a thing until the day actually rolled around, and then I was suddenly reminded when everyone was like, Happy Turkey Day! And I was like, oh yeah, okay, I forgot about that. We didn't celebrate it this year. Family member had to go through surgery. She's alright, but we just didn't end up gathering together because of it. We're instead gathering together for Christmas instead. But yeah, it's working out. But for Thanksgiving, I mostly just slept through it. I think my roommates celebrated it. They brought back a lot of food and it filled up the fridge, which is kind of funny because we ended up having to play Tetris with anything else we brought. So for a while, we'd open it and just kind of have to hope we could rotate something enough to fit something else next to it. I luckily don't have that much stuff in the fridge. I put things in the door of the fridge because they're usually drinks. Speaking of drinks, I've got my Dunkin' coffee from like a few days ago as my dehydrate, but I'm probably going to be drinking it like sporadically throughout the stream anyway, assuming I remember it's there. Because I forgot it was there up until I thought about it, so talking about drinks in the door made me remember I keep my Dunkin' drinks in the door. That's what I normally keep there, other than the milk. We all buy our own milk just because we don't tend to go through it at the same rate, and also we don't all drink the same type of milk. I don't know the difference between the types of milk. I can't really taste them, so I have to go off of everyone else's word that the different types of milk have different tastes. I usually get the blue lid milks. I think that's like 2%. 2% of what? I'm not sure. I don't really know what it does, but I sure do consume it because that's what my family would drink. But at least one of us uses whole milk, which is, I think, the red lid. I did see like a light blue milk in there at one point. I'm not sure what that one is entirely, but probably just a you gotta do what you gotta do type purchase, because I think both the blue lid and the red lid milk run out really fast at the local food store nearby. And if we can't make it all the way to Walmart, because it's like 15 minutes away, and we always get off work really late, and Walmarts aren't open 24/7 anymore, so we have to do what we can with the local food store. And they very frequently run out of everything right at like the point where we're able to go. So the light blue milk probably isn't going to be a permanent addition to the cast of the fridge door, but we'll find out. I'm gonna drink the coffee now. That's good. No idea what it actually tastes like, but I like the texture of it. I, for the longest time, thought that mocha was like... Well, I don't know. I still don't know what mocha tastes like, because I get different answers every time I ask, but the running consensus is that it is sweet, but I always thought it was supposed to be bitter, but I have heard some people say that mocha is bitter, but I'm not really sure. It's either bitter or it's sweet. It's one of the two, but I don't know which one it is exactly, so I always get mocha coffee despite not really knowing what the deal is with it. I can always tell when someone doesn't mix it together because it does end up very bitter, so that's why I thought it was bitter. Because whenever it's not mixed together correctly, it's just very bitter. But for all I know, maybe it is supposed to be sweet and it's something else making it bitter. Like maybe that's the espresso or whatever. I don't tend to drink espresso just because caffeine in high amounts puts me to sleep. I've got the ADHD brain, as you guys can probably tell. It's probably very noticeable. Did I ever tell you guys that I forgot I had ADHD for like several years of my life? I got diagnosed with it back in like 4th grade, but I got diagnosed in 4th grade, but the medication, it turned out we were applying it wrong because we were using the patch variant of the medication because I couldn't swallow the pill. We were applying it wrong, and low-key, I was accidentally overdosing on it because we kept slapping it on the same patch of skin over and over again. So it got really irritated, and I got really sick. And so, in a bid to try to keep me alive, they took me off the patch. And then I think I may have trauma blocked that whole thing out. Because I remember the patch and what it did, but not why I had the patch, or what it was for, really. Just that I had a medication patch at one point, and we were administering it wrong, so I was dying. But I didn't die, I survived. It did probably give me a myriad of other health issues going forward, but we didn't know about that part because I forgot about a lot of it. Up until senior year of high school, I was sitting next to one of my friends in our history class, I think it was. World history? Something like that. That or it was an English class, but I'm pretty sure it was history. We were just talking about something. I don't really remember what. And at some point she looked over at me and was like, Xenon, do you have ADHD? And that unlocked like a whole floodgate for me where I remembered suddenly, oh yeah, I got diagnosed with that forever ago. I forgot about it. And I thought the entire time I was just stupid. Because I couldn't ever pay attention and I was like really big on the maladaptive daydreaming thing for some reason. Probably the ADHD. I could never pay attention. Everything was kind of like, unless I was really interested in whatever I was like doing, I could not focus on it to save my life. I got really good at history just because I hyperfixated on it. Not even really like history itself, just I think the class I was in I really liked. So they gave us these little like note packets, and they had most of the words and stuff filled in, but every now and again there would be a blank space where we were supposed to like fill in the gap. And I guess I just really liked filling in the gaps, because whenever we'd go over the notes, I'd see the word that needed to go in the thing and I'd fill it in. And my grade never dropped below a 90 in that class, but it was entirely because I liked the packet format. I think that was really it. I didn't particularly care about history as a subject, though I do think it is pretty neat. I can't remember dates at all, but I do remember some random tidbits from history. But I do remember a lot of our history classes kind of retread the same thing over and over again, so we didn't really ever learn anything new. It was literally just every single year we'd learn about, like, ancient China and the Egyptians, and like, okay, we never really caught up to modern era ever. We were just rehashing the same stuff over and over again. That may have also been why I liked the class so much, is just because we, for the most part, already knew what we were talking about. And I liked the packets, as I already mentioned. But for a while, I thought I just couldn't focus because I was stupid. But then I remembered, as my friend reminded me, I have ADHD, and that was literally all that was going on. So that's fun. We got that one mystery figured out. Alas, it doesn't really help me to figure that out in senior year of high school. So, even though I know I have... Hold on, I'm trying to pull part of my lip off. Even though I know I have ADHD, I don't know if I can get medicated for it again. I think I'd need to get re-diagnosed now that I'm an adult. But we don't really know where to go to get diagnosed, because every time we go to like a doctor, and they make a recommendation to somewhere, because very few doctors apparently still have the certification to diagnose it. The family doctor that we'd go to growing up used to be able to diagnose it, but he has both left that practice behind, and also I think he's leaving the medical field in general. Which, like, good for him. He was a really good doctor, but I think he's, like, retiring. Good for him. Like, he was one of the few people I knew growing up that, what's the word? Like, where I am, there's a very small pocket of Filipinos, which is the other half of my, what's the word? Bloodline? Not really sure. My mom's Filipino, so I'm half Filipino. But I don't really see that many Filipinos around where I am. It's a very... I don't actually know what the predominant race here is, but we've got a lot of just people. But not a lot of Filipinos. So the doctor guy was like one of the few Filipinos I knew who wasn't somehow related to me. So that was cool. He was like one of the few that we've managed to find. But I think that's still true today. I've never really ran across a random Filipino out in the wild. It seems like it's mostly non-Filipinos around here. But I guess that's alright. It is kind of a small town. I'd be more surprised if there were more of us. It's like, why would you come here of all places? That's usually my thought process whenever someone tells me that they moved here from somewhere else. For the longest time, I thought half the people I knew growing up, I don't know why I keep saying growing up, half the people I knew growing up moved here from somewhere else. They weren't born here like I was. So I'm always like, why? Why did you come here of all places? Why would y'all decide to settle down here? We're like, not even one of the big cities. We're just a random ass town. Why would you come here? I've got so much family here that's never left. We just are here. Like, so many of us are just around. But somehow, there's like, I guess a lot of people weren't born here, they just moved here later on. But my whole family has pretty much lived here their whole life. Which is kind of crazy to think about. This is one of those towns where the predominant thing you hear growing up in school is that people want to leave this town because they hate it. I have never really shared that mindset. I don't plan to ever go far from here, but YOLO. Isn't the town heavily poisoned by industrial runoff? I don't know. We've got a lot of, like, power plants near us. I don't know if that's, the industrial runoff, but for a while we had this whole movement where you would go outside, like, along any of the back roads for some reason. You'd see a bunch of these bright yellow signs fenced into the ground. And they would just say something about coal ash and how, like, I guess our mayor was trying to put coal ash in all the ponds just to get rid of it. I don't know if he was trying to get rid of the ponds or the coal ash, but, like, you would just see a bunch of these signs saying, like, say no to coal ash or whatever, like, vote this guy out. I eventually stopped seeing them, and I don't think they put the coal ash in the ponds, but I might be wrong. They are clearing out a lot of land because they're trying to get the population up so that we can have a target. I don't know where they plan to put the target. Our town, if I were to describe it, is a bit like, I don't know, a Kinder Surprise toy egg, where the outside is like appealing, like, oh, it's a surprise toy egg. And you pick it up and it's all shiny and shit on the outside, but then you open it and it's disappointing on the inside. It's like decaying and shit. Like, that's our town. We've got like a cool, like, you drive into the town, like the town perimeter, you get into it and it's like, oh look, a super Walmart. That's pretty neat. Look, all this, like, we got a Sheetz. Look at that. And then you like You go further in and the buildings start like looking really decayed and cracked, and they're made of like old brick and they're misplaced and misshapen. And then you see our old ass post office if you go far enough. Drive a bit further on, you see like buildings that are in the parking lot of other like of other buildings. It's just kind of, we had a Kmart at one point, and before those all went bankrupt, and the parking lot was like a goddamn roller coaster. You drive in and then there was immediately a steep decline, and you could actually like bump your car against the fucking pavement because it went down so far and then went back up abruptly. That's how bad the Kmart parking lot was. But when they bulldozed that thing and split the building into 3 other buildings, they kind of had to fix that, so. And then they put, I think, an Arby's in the parking lot, so. There's an Arby's in the parking lot of that if you, Kmart. Oh god. Yeah, it's the coal ash. We got coal ash potentially in the pond. Honestly, I think they just lost funding for whatever they were trying to do. Kmarts are still in Australia? It's like, I don't know, our Kmart was alright. It was definitely the go-to place if you didn't want to go to Walmart. But I don't know, the most I really remember about the Kmart is that you'd walk in and immediately to the right you'd see all the bright cash registers. It was just like, I honestly thought Kmart was our equivalent of Target. I thought it was like a lesser Target or something, because we never had a Target. I didn't know why we didn't have a Target growing up, but it's just because our town wasn't big enough, apparently. So you'd wander in, there'd be shit all over the floor, clothes all over the floor. People were really messy there for some reason. You could go into the garden section and you were liable to get hit with a sprinkler when going through the garden section. Our Kmart was a bit of a mess. I'm not really that surprised it went under. They built an Arby's in the parking lot. I'm pretty sure Biscuitville is also in that parking lot. You got so much shit in that parking lot, they just decided whatever. We need more buildings. We don't have space for them. This is before they got the bright idea to start deforestation the entire place. So, for a little bit we had most of our trees. Mostly. I think, I might be misremembering, but isn't Kmart where like some very exclusive amiibos ended up? And people would just raid the Kmarts to get them? Or am I thinking of Target? Because it may have just been Target that got these very exclusive amiibos of like Meta Knight and all that shit. I have no idea, but I just remember either Kmart or Target got absolutely steamrolled during the amiibo craze. One or the other. We didn't have a Target, which is probably for the best. I remember growing up, I would always hear people discussing like, oh, that building right there, the really oddly big building they're building in the rundown part of town, that's gonna be a Target, or that's gonna be a Toys R Us. And it never ended up being that, it just ended up being another drugstore. So, our town is notorious for both being bad at handling bad weather, and also putting duplicate buildings right across the street from each other. We have 2 fucking gas stations, 2 Circle K's right across the street from each other, literally right across the street. You can walk across the highway from one and reach the other. They are not that far apart. And then we got a Sheetz just shortly down the way from there, so. Yeehaw. Don't even get me started about downtown, where they have 5 fucking banks on the same goddamn street, all in a cluster, because they thought that was a good idea. So, yeehaw, we got it. We've got so much duplicate shit. If you want to go to several banks at once, you got it. You can do that. Downtown has you covered. There's also the whatever the hell it's called, like, it's not Home Improvement, it's It's something. It's a supply store of construction adjacent activities. We've got that. It got destroyed one year when we had the superstorm tornado shit going on. They rebuilt that shit in like 3 months because everyone here has nothing better to do. So when the only like basic like construction store goes down, all the people here who just like to build for like funsies are like, oh god. We were having to travel outside of town for shit because my mom fell into that category of people who build shit for fun. So she would drag me an hour outside of town to go to the closest Lowe's. And it'd be like, alright. Thanks, Mom. This is a core memory for me now. God. We got lucky that they actually moved the Walmart around that time. Because it used to be right across from that thing that got destroyed. But then they decided, let's build a super Walmart. Let's make a bigger Walmart and move it down the road. So they did that, and they shut down the smaller Walmart, and that turned into like a Tractor Supply store or whatever. And they're like, alright, we got it. And then like a year later, destroyed in a tornado. That entire area got fucked, but somehow no one died. It was kind of a miracle no one in our town died from the fucking tornado. But it sure was a thing that happened. It has left a mark on everyone that lives here. We all remember that thing. But that might be why we're so bad at handling storms. Granted, it's not usually snowstorms we're getting hit with, so that might also be why we panic when it snows. But snow days here are very uncommon, so whenever they occur, it's just kinda, oh god. Everyone buys all the toilet paper, everyone buys all the, like, non-perishable food in preparation for getting snowed in for a couple days. Which I guess is granted, because it sure is what happens. All the roads shut down, all the buildings shut down. Walmart shut down during it last year. It was crazy. So, that's something. That's some town lore for you. I wouldn't recommend visiting here ever. We've apparently got coal ash in the ponds. Or whatever. Next time I'm in an area that had those coal ash signs, I'm gonna look for one, because I'm pretty sure they didn't get, like, taken back after that whole project fell through. I want to, like, find one and see what exactly it said. I just know it's, like, a bright yellow sign, I think. It may have been green. Apparently I'm colorblind. But it's, like, a bright something sign that just says something about, like, say no to coal ash on it or whatever. And they were, like, always put in clusters. Like, it wasn't just one sign every, like, couple yards. It was, like, 4 signs in a row. All, like, bunched together like penguins. Coal ash protesting penguins. So that's fun. We got that. That's, like, what our town is known for, I guess. That and trains. Our town is actually known for trains, which had something to do with why, my character model is so heavily themed around trains. Pokemon had something to do with it, and also our town is just very heavily train-oriented. But we're kind of losing that part of our history. They're taking up a lot of the train tracks all over town. I mean, to be fair, they didn't really get used. They got overrun by weeds, and you kind of couldn't take a train down them unless you wanted it to capsize. But we're still losing all of our train tracks. They're taking them all away. The ones that used to be near the high school are gone, and the roads just look naked now because they didn't bother fixing the areas that the train tracks used to be in. So they just look weird and discolored. And like all the grass is fucked up. It's bad. Oh. Slightly younger cousin moved in with you like 3 months before the Joplin tornado. Oh god. It got completely exploded. Jesus Christ. I guess oh my god. Were like the rest of the family still there when the house exploded? Tornadoes are terrifying. Oh my god. Hopefully they're okay, even if the tornado killed hella people. I wonder... I do remember there was like a supercell of tornadoes in like... Okay, good. Hopefully whoever else is living there is also okay. But, Jesus Christ. The supercell tornadoes in like 2011 that like ripped through the entire east side? I'm not really sure what east and west are. I'm on one of the coast and that's all I know. I don't know which coast, but whichever coast does not have California. Along that side is where the tornadoes went through, and there were a lot of them that touched down, but I think my county managed to only get like one? I think there were probably more, but in my county only like 3 people total died, and none of them were actually from my town, which was crazy because we had a huge one go through. But it, like, I don't know, like a bunch of stars just had to align, I guess, where the area it went through was our most populated area. I'd call that like the new crust of the area, like it's part of the new side. But at the time when the tornado touched down, they actually hadn't expanded it that far. Like the thing most furthest out was the Super Walmart, and they like just barely managed to move the bulk of people that way. So when the tornado came through, very few people were in the area. Even the building that it completely destroyed, somehow no one got injured because the employees knew the tornado was coming and herded everyone into the back. So when it came through, it didn't get anyone. It just kind of went through the front and missed everyone in the back, which was insane. Everyone was so freaked out when we found out the full extent of what had happened, because oh my god. But like, everyone for the most part was alright. But I know that entire supercell in 2011 fucked up a lot of people. It went through so much. It destroyed so much. Tornadoes are terrifying. I can't even really function correctly whenever strong wind kicks in because of it. But I think I'm okay as long as other people are around. For some reason, my brain seems to think that if other people are around, it's somehow safer, even though that is not how that works. So even though same conditions are still being met, there are still, like, strong winds and the potential for tornadoes. As long as I know where other people are, or other people are nearby, I'm mostly okay, it's fine. That or I will try to go to sleep. I will try to sleep through strong wind, because I am absolutely terrified of it. It's 11:16. I kind of went off on a tangent talking about my hometown. So, we should probably get into the game before I have to go to work in like another hour or so. So let's get that set up. Where is... Oops, broke my neck. Okay, let me just... I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Get this thing set up. It's slow but sure. Slowly but surely. I remember to charge my headphones for once, so it's actually not sputtering as bad as it normally is. Let's... I gotta move all my camera stuff around. Oops. Just getting, like, flung around. I wish there was a more convenient way to do this. There probably is, I'm just not thinking of it. Oops, and it fell. Oh god, give me a sec. Just gotta shift everything forward. You know what, that can stay there for now. Where is the... There it is. This is gonna break if I keep dropping it like that. Oh boy. And now the box is on the wire. This is not what I want. Okay, we're live again. I think. Mostly. Right, are we on the... This is a little bit unfortunate. Okay, hold on. Gotta like shift everything around so that it's working correctly. Hopefully the sensor bar is still stable from yesterday. We got it figured out, so it's more like... It's more stable now. But I had to fight it for quite a while in order to get that working. I've also unintentionally slid it back since then. So... Hold on, I gotta change the actual category we're in now. There we go. Done. Just gotta get everything set up now. Hopefully the audio is still good as well. I haven't messed with anything since the last time we streamed, which was, I think, yesterday. Hopefully I can stay on target this time. My goal is to get through the... Get through the dungeon, at least. I'd like to get through the dungeon and see where we can go from there. Last time we played, we got through the... what was it? We got through the first dungeon, and then... I think we just made it through the... Well, we made it here, if that's any hope in explaining what we did. Made it through the first dungeon, we got all the Tears of Light for the Elden Providence. I might be thinking of Skyward Sword now. Is everything good sound-wise? Do I need to adjust anything? Launching into the game straight away is always a bit jarring for me. It might take me a bit to reorganize everything. Okay. So, let's see. Do I remember where to go from here? Whoops! Sounds good. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I haven't adjusted anything since last stream, so everything should still be on the up and up. But for all I know, something got jostled, so... Okay. Oh, I remember. Okay, hold on. I don't remember if this is a timed switch. It is. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, there's a ladder over there. Where does this one go? I think this one you have to jump through and then run across. Okay, so... Alright. I'm definitely going to fall into the lava a handful of times, so you guys only get to laugh a little bit, okay? I'm doing my best. My best is not very good, but, you know, you're not here for quality, I don't think. If you are, you might be in the wrong place. But that's okay. We can get through this together. I think. Maybe. I might be the one doing all the work, actually. Alas, we will... Where the fuck do I go from here? That way. Oh, it's one of those things! I forgot about these things! I always thought they were really cute when I was younger. Hold on. Ouch. Okay, well, they might be a little bit aggressive, but that's okay. I'm gonna be saying that's okay a lot, which makes me think it might not be okay, actually. You might be in a little bit of trouble. Okay, I don't know if that was worth it. Red Ruby. We could now buy the shield if we really wanted to. We could leave the dungeon and go get that shield. We might need it, because my current one is very flammable. Anything back there? I'm getting, like, super thrown off by the wavy fire effect, like the heat haze. Okay, there goes the card. Where? I have to, like, beeline straight ahead. I remember I always cut this one really close. This one is always a very precarious time. Ooh, fuck. Okay, wait. The fire slug. I don't know if I could have made that. I could have tried, but I don't think I would have made it. So the fire slug is gone. Let's try again. I don't know for sure, but I feel like whenever it does that zoom out thing to show you what exactly got changed, it does count against you time-wise, which is unfortunate. But you kind of need that time to react. I got my boots off. Nice. Okay. I know there was a monster I probably could have killed, but I don't know if I necessarily need whatever it drops, the rupee or what have you. Oh god. Here we go, motion sickness dungeon. Next to the water temple, I do remember this being my least favorite dungeon. I just happen to like the others a bit more. I think the first dungeon I just got really tired of because I played it so frequently. Because I was one of those people that just wouldn't restart after a while. I just kinda... I don't know, I really liked the beginning of the game, so I would just keep restarting to get to the beginning of the game. But then I always had to go back through, like, the first dungeon. And while I liked it originally when I first went through it, like, 1 or 2 times, doesn't look like it. When I first went through it a handful of times, it was alright. It's a good first dungeon, but the more times you go through it, the more it just kind of becomes tedious. I remember this. I always messed up my jumps because I wasn't angled correctly. I am now aware of my youth's folly. Oh, I remember this room. You guys are probably gonna hear me say that a lot throughout this entire playthrough. I remember this. I remember that. I remember a lot of things. Rise. Fuck. I always thought these are really cute too. I'm guessing they're supposed to be like... Actually, what are these? Are there any other Zelda enemies that look like that? Now that I think about it, I've played a handful of different Zelda games. None of the enemies really look like that. Like there are lizards, lizard-adjacent creatures. But none of them really look quite like this, or do this specifically. There we go. Okay. I just gotta make sure I'm hitting the tail exclusively and then the fight goes really fast. It's a bit of a no-brainer. I used to be really bad at killing them, so I would just leave them alive and hope for the best. I wonder what this enemy is called. This one is also a time-based thing. Well, like, the Zelda games aren't too difficult, I think. Oops. Okay, yeah, I figured that would happen. This starts sliding shut immediately. So... I managed to struggle through the vast majority of these games while I was younger, so... I think you can probably do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it, honestly. I am not really known for... Are you kidding me? Not known for high intelligence. I do occasionally figure things out, but that is about it. Okay, yeah, I did think it. I think I need to... Oh god, there's Midna. Oh fuck! Oh my god. think what I need to do is pull the gate open while the fire is up. I was relying on the visuals through the grate to see when the fire was down, but it seems like they go up almost immediately, so I need to go when the fire is actually up. Midna, not right now. I know what I'm doing, Midna. Kind of, somewhat, maybe, not really. Yes, I did it. I never played Ocarina of Time, so I can't really say much on how difficult the game is. I know that they ported like the HD remake to the 3DS, and I do have a 3DS. I've also heard that they are not like ideal to play on the 3DS. Like, if anything, you'd want to play it on its home console or emulate it. I'm gonna be real. The speed at which I complete puzzles in this game is only entirely because I have played it in the past and I struggled through it until I figured it out. Like... You would be watching a lot more struggling from me if I had to figure it out in real time. But I have already played through the vast majority of this game, and that is the only reason I won't struggle as hard as I might would, like, otherwise. Oops. I forgot I had alarms set. I had like 17 alarms set just in case I overslept. I was supposed to wake up at 7. Or no, 8. I was supposed to wake up at 8. But I ended up waking up at 6. I don't know what happened exactly. I woke up and my neck was like tilted really far down, so my throat dried out. So I kind of had to wake up, drink water, and then I just never went back to sleep. It'll be... maybe I should stop saying it'll be okay. When is my wallet going to be full? If I'm not mistaken, in this game, even if you pick up something and your wallet is full, you don't put it back, so it's gone forever, but... I think I like that a bit more. Okay, I think I need to go up to find what I'm looking for. The 3DS one is good, Majora's Mask is not. That might be what I've heard as well. I just know that people say you should play, like, the originals over the remakes. Sword? Sword? Can I not pull out a sword here? Maybe not. Here we go. Uku Part 2. I like Uku's theme. Oh, they have PC ports? Oh shit! I'm gonna need to check that out. I was putting off playing the 3D version just because maybe it was just Majora's Mask that I heard was bad, but I could have sworn I was hearing it about Ocarina of Time's remake as well. Oops. Maybe I'm mistaken or I misheard or misunderstood, because that is always a possibility. Oh, we're approaching the part of the dungeon that I got stuck in forever. I vividly remember playing this specific part growing up, and one of my dad's friends had come over, and they were just chilling in the office where I was playing the game, and I remember him, like, my dad's friend was like, oh yeah, this part of the game, I've played this, and I was like, I'd been doing this for like 2 hours, and I was like, where do I go? And he's like, oh, you'll find it eventually, adventure and whatnot. And I was just sitting there like pouting, because where the fuck am I? I was so lost, but I think I figured it out. I memorized the path out of spite, so I know where to go. It's also visible where you need to go. Like, I think Kid Me just wasn't very observant, so anything I accomplished, I stumbled into on accident. There was only ever one part of this game that I actually had to look up a guide for, and that won't be until way later. And I know nowadays I can solve it on my own, but it's an ice block puzzle way later in the game, so we'll see how fast I can complete that, unless I have to look up a guide for it. You can soft lock yourself if you aren't careful, so... Oops. Start murdering everyone. It's fine. It's cool. As Hylia intended. I'm guessing the reason they made Skyward Sword's gameplay more, like, motion sensitive is because in this game you just kind of run at things and swing the Wii remote. And you kind of don't even have to have precision, you just have to be swinging. You just gotta go. It'll be alright. We're getting there, don't worry. We're getting there. I wonder if the sword is... like, is it just iron that it attracts? Would you be able to attract the sword? Oops. Okay, that's not what I was even trying to do, but alright. I'll take it. Link, we don't have time for this. What I was trying to do was backflip, so I could get the other enemy. It was still up. But I pressed A and then decided, okay, bloodlust it is. You can backflip as a wolf, which I think is interesting. Link just knows how to backflip, and he's going to do it regardless of the form he is in. Honestly, that's pretty cool. I think if I knew how to backflip, I probably would just do it randomly too. I think you have to have a lot of, like, core strength to be able to do a standing backflip from what I've heard. I hate these things. Holy shit, I hate these things. Oh god, we're in the water. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh god. It's a good thing he just kind of goes for it. There's another one. Why that though? Where do we go? Oh wait, I know what we're doing. I got confused for a second, like, how do we get underwater? I remember now. It's very self-explanatory how you get underwater. We did it earlier, I don't know how I forgot about it. Ah, slow motion key. My favorite. Swim, Link, swim! Okay, then we gotta come over here. Ooh. Upward we go. The ground looks a bit peculiar now that I'm actually looking at it a bit harder. It seems to be a stretched texture. If it works, it works. I never noticed it growing up. But it is kind of odd looking. Okay. He just starts spinning, I forgot about that. Spin. Seems he likes to do that. Spin attack. All of that. Oh my gosh, I remember this place. I remember this place. I thought I wouldn't remember this dungeon as well as I do. I remember a lot of this stuff. So much of it. There we go. The PC boards are very specifically remembered. That does suck. Alas, it is what it is. Oops. Maybe I'll try to figure out how to emulate one of these days. It shouldn't be too hard. I know a handful of people that already do emulate. They have mods! That's pretty cool. Oh god, the Beamos. I'm kind of surprised I'm not being shot at yet. Alright, what'd that do? I don't really remember what that did. Oh wait, hold on. I think I wasn't supposed to hit that yet. Unless I was. I don't know what it even did. Oh. I probably just did things out of order. Okay. That checks out. I got a key underwater. I do have a key with me, right? I think so. Yeah, I've got one. What did that do? What exactly did that do? I don't know how I feel about this music. That's the blue gem that does nothing. Ah, my favorite one. It turns yellow when you hit it. That is all it does. It's a stack. It's like mood lights. It probably did do something, I just didn't see what it did exactly. Oh, I didn't know you could get on that. I guess that does make sense though. Okay, let's oh, Link, why are you drifting? I didn't think this thing had drift. Okay. I think if you start running at an angle, the camera will lock on and try to keep running at that angle, even if that's not what you want to be doing. I'm guessing that's intended to help if you were already running straight up when the camera got stuck, but it sure is not helpful if you were going at anything other than straight. I also might be completely wrong. That may have just been me. Okay. I'm gonna fall off one of these platforms at some point. It is guaranteed. Okay. Is that... Oops. The controls are inverted. Okay, run. Oh jeez, this is super disorienting. Run. I could have made that, maybe. Maybe. Potentially. It's kind of a miracle Link's, like, legs aren't getting ripped out of the socket. Oh, fuck. Come on. Of course. Why is that here? Get that out of here. I don't like that. Man, if I had managed to get my glitch to count this far, swimming around and all that might have been fun. Okay. Round 2, here we go! Honestly, I probably could have made it. I'm just gonna run for it. Boop. Here we go! Screw being patient, we just gotta go for it. What I've learned today. Here we go. Old person. Yeah! This Link is crazy. Power-wise, he's just getting like ripped around through gravity and he's just spinning. He's not even like getting his torso ripped off or anything. His legs aren't getting ripped out the boots. He's not suffering horrible discombobulation through the fluid in his ear getting all spun up. The noise he just made. A weapon said to be here. Wonder what that could be. Perhaps a very flammable object that should maybe not be stored here. Alas. We're just stealing all of their money. I'm sure they don't need it. They don't seem to get out much. Okay, ladder. That's not the ladder. Are there chairs over there? There are. Oh. Do they make trips out to see this guy? Like, does he teach classes of some sort? I could imagine maybe those spinning platforms might not be the most convenient thing to traverse when trying to visit this guy for like a sermon or whatever. Maybe he teaches them about the bow, the weapon that they have stored away that's totally not flammable. Also, I'm pretty sure it's through that door, so interesting. It foretells of something we are about to encounter. I have misjudged this distance quite a few times growing up and let go way too early. So for sure right here is safe, but I've let go right before the platform. Right before the platform, and I have just fallen into water. It sucked. Had to do all of that again. Here we go, mini boss. Y'all ready for this? This one's kind of interesting. Let's go! We teleported. Link's secret ability. Human. I've never been too sure what he has on his hands. Are those like iron knuckles or what are those called? They're illegal apparently. I don't actually remember how this fight works. I'm sure this is not it. Oh wait, I remember now. Yeah, you can hit him when he's charging up. Oh fuck! Oh god! Go! No! Oh god! He died! Holy fuck, okay. Okay, well don't do that. Don't do that part. Okay. You can't like surge forward when you have the boots on. There we go. He wasn't close enough to the edge. You can roll, but you can't backflip with the boots on. I'm kind of throwing him the wrong way. This is how the fight's supposed to go. Falling off the cliff aside. Like, Link is crazy strong in this game, right? Like, he's not, like, stopping momentum. He's, like, grabbing them and chucking them. Like, holy shit, dude. I think we did it. There we go. We're not really at an opportune point to throw him off. Did we get it? No, not quite. We might need to be a little closer to the edge. We're fighting with fire here. Playing with fire here, I suppose. Nope, not quite. I think we throw him behind us, so we have to have the back of the arena to us. Oops, grab him. Oh shit! This fight is kind of brutal. It doesn't really seem to be changing in phases though, like, this is just the hard part right here. I think we did it. There we go! We did it! We burned a guy! We're serious. Like, that really had nothing to do with the boots. Like, that kept us on the platform. I kinda wasn't sure if you needed the boots on or not. I guess it should have been kinda obvious that you do need the boots on since this is the platform, but hindsight's 20/20. I figured it out eventually. It just took a little bit of trial by fire. But we got it. We got it. It worked out. I always thought this guy looked a bit like an onion. Growing up, I thought he was just an onion. Good thing this guy has control over the lava and can just drive us back onto the thing. We're not gonna die here, boiled alive or anything. Which way do we go? This way? Or is it this way? Why does he follow us so closely? I think it's this way. You can fuck up that jump between the gap. I've done it before. Don't ask how. I really don't know. I went the wrong way. I'm not smart. I guess, yeah, it makes sense in hindsight. We should go behind the guy. I don't know. I thought maybe we'd switch places. He's probably like, why did you leave? Where are you going? That's the wrong way. Thought you were here to save our leader. Here we are. Slug. Yay, the totally not flammable bow. It's the hero's bow, don't you know? Link looked so unamused. Oops, well, there goes the blue rupee. Sure we didn't need that. That entire crevice seems a little bit redundant. Okay. Let's see if my aim's any better. Nope. Oops, wait, I'm aiming at the wrong thing. God, I suck at this. There we go. Alright, expect that to happen a lot. Here we go, BMOS room. Yeah! Wake up. Wake up. Oh my god, why did you turn that way? There we go. Oh my god, they were shooting at me from behind. I didn't even realize. Okay, the tracking is a lot better. Nice. Okay. My strategy is to partially aim with the nunchuck. That BMOS is trying to end my life. Intense focus mode has been engaged. Oh ha! Okay. Oops, I missed. My aim is actually not very accurate. I am missing entirely, but it's still registering it. There we go. They're all dead now. All of them have stuff hidden behind them, hence why I wanted to take them out. It's a room of BMOS. Hopefully there's like arrows or something I can take, because I did spend quite a few of them missing my shots. For the most part, I was fairly accurate, but, you know. Learning more lore about the Discord. A compass. I wonder if this will aid me at all. Slug. Slug. I'm gonna need to like delve into the wiki for this game later and figure out what the fuck all these enemies are called. Are there any arrows to be found here? I could go for some arrows right about now. Maybe they don't drop randomly. Oh right, there's also something completely missable over there. I'm pretty sure you can just completely bypass this area without ever coming here. Like, this is a required stop, but you can completely miss it. You need this for the boss key. I have missed it before. I am impatient. They have like a telephone system. Like, I don't know how they would do that. I figured maybe the Gorons would know how to forewarn people of others' impending arrival, but not sure. How fast do you guys think I can take out the boss for this dungeon? Oh, I can't swing my sword here. I forgot. This is a pacifist area. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My wallet's full. Oh, wait, you do put it back. Nice. Okay. I thought you just lost it forever. Which game do you lose it forever in? 2 seconds. I could try, but short of cheating, I don't know if I'd be able to do it in 2 seconds. We can fudge the numbers a bit and call it 2 seconds, so if you would like. We can do that. I'm okay with that. Put that on the leaderboard. I'd be so cool. I've used up my entire arrow stock here before, just because there's a bunch of slugs that are on the ceiling. I'm pretty sure they, like, I'm pretty sure you can get, like, arrows from, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can get arrows from barrels. Pretty sure. Weird that you can't. Where are the slugs? They're on the ceiling, but where are they? There we go. Nice. Okay. I swear there are slugs on the ceiling. There they are. I love them. They're so cute. Oh, when they drop arrows, that's fantastic. I wonder why the slugs drop arrows. For what purpose do they do that? I don't have a way to make bomb arrows, so I'm just gonna have to... Oh god. They are lighting up. Light up lizards. Fucking no! Z targeting is my downfall. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, god. Well, that's an interesting way to do that. Okay, one down. There's probably a way easier way I could have done that. Oops. Oops. Oh god. Oh god. Wait. Hold on. Fuck. The camera is fighting me. The lizard is fighting me. Oh god. You can hear me flailing the remote, I'm pretty sure. I watched the VOD back earlier, which may have been why I was like, I want to stream. I watched the VOD back, and there are so many things I remember having thoughts about that I just didn't comment on. Let me hit this light screen. How am I not hitting them? There are so many things that I remember having thoughts about that I just didn't say anything about. Ah! The slugs! The slugs! It's a good thing my bow didn't burn up. Okay, well that was unfortunate. The slugs are aggressive. I knew they were. I knew there was a reason I was sniping them. I wonder if the ones that killed me are gone. No, they're back. Those fuckers. They're here again. They're back in the fucking building. Okay. I'm so used to, like, Breath of the Wild's bow just letting me flunk some of this shit. Like, with Breath of the Wild, if you kind of hit the correct area, it'll take that. It'll just let you go. But you gotta be super precise in this game. You can't just kind of hit the area, you gotta hit the area. Which I guess I get it. But the only thing that means is that if I do hit something, it means I got it near dead on, which is pretty cool. Unless it's a BMOS. You can completely fuck up a BMOS and, like, it'll count that. Okay, well, I'm gonna ignore you. Unless you... Ah, I can't ignore you. Okay, hold on. I'm so impatient when it comes to these. If the reticle even kind of lines up, I just go for it. Okay. No! Oh, I thought they all went off. Okay, try that again. Part 2. Okay. You can't roll like this, which is sad. I wish you could. I am fairly sure when I was younger I would just fight that thing up here. Like, I never tried to use my bow against it. Alrighty, okay. Alright, I guess there's a delay on those. Cool. It looks like we are gonna be able to clear this dungeon before I have to go to work, which is pretty neat, if you ask me. I might fall in the lava several more times, but you know, oh shit. Why are there so many 50s here? I need a bigger wallet. That was off. That was off. There we go. There's a Silcoon in chat, guys. Yay! Here we go! I'm guessing this is where I need to be! This is where it dropped me. Oh shit, there's the keys. Oh wait, no. Do I need to go back? I don't think I need to go back. Do I need to go back? Map? What that? Map. Help. Okay. So... there's the boss. How do I get to that? Oh my god. If the cursor could stop freaking out for like 5 seconds. Oh, I see. Kind of. Why are there fishes? Where did those come from? Why are they spitting? What the fuck? Oh god. The BMOS are here. Okay. Oh cool, I was about to say I don't know if I have enough arrows for this. Like, I've got enough arrows for this, but I don't know if I have enough for, like, you know. Here we go. I can be a sharp shot when I want to. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter Xenon. Normally it's Zinc with the good aim, but maybe sometimes I have it too. Steady hands. Yeah, we're supposed to be here. Alright, and then that BMOS, yeah. Yeah, I know where we're going. Gonna go kill. Heal. You all like chill for 5 seconds. I think you can pick up your you can pick up their arrows if you stand there for long enough. Am I gonna like hit the corner? Yes, I picked up my own arrow. It's all good. I missed. There it goes. Beamos. It'd be really funny if I were calling them Beamos only for them to not be Beamos, but they look like Beamos. That's what they look like. I still don't know if I like the music for this dungeon. This makes me think of what, like... This sounds to me like what the- oh god. This sounds to me like what the Temple of Time should sound like. It's high noon. There is one right there. Okay, and they all missed me. Somehow. They are missing me somehow. I can't say their aim is getting any better. The game would like to inform me on where I need to go, but I am fully capable of figuring that out. Can I even get it from here? I don't think I can. Okay, trying from here. This thing doesn't seem to have a bow. Oh, but I should probably get them as well. Just locked in on murder right now. Don't mind me. It's fine. Surprised that worked out so well. Okay, this part has always kind of jumbled my brain, but... Yeah, the fucking... everything still moves while you're in a cutscene. That is one thing I don't like. Everything still moves whenever those things happen. Because that means that whenever you hit something like a button that sets off a timer, the timer starts while you're stuck in that cutscene. More arrows. It feels like they're dropping more frequently now, which is good, because I was worried about that. Is that a rupee? Why? Oh shit. Ouch. 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 Hold on. Okay. They can hit me from here, alright. I didn't need that. Okay. Oh shit! I hit their arrow back at them! I didn't know you could do that! It's pretty cool. Oops. Oops. Got an arrow from that. Fuck. This is not working. I'm losing this war. There we go, finally. Oh god. It only took a bit, but I got it. Okay, so I got more arrows. I kinda don't need more arrows. I need, like, health. We're going into a boss battle. There we go! There we go. There's so much, like, vibrating stuff on the screen. Okay, I mean, that one's kind of deserved. kinda deserve that one at least. Are there any, like, things I can smash to get hearts? Mayhaps? I just need one. One heart. Yes, I'm blind. I think you can find fairies right before boss battles, but I might be wrong. There is at least one dungeon that has a boss that has fairies right outside of it. I just don't know which one it is. It might be the eel one. It might be the water dungeon. Here we go! Place your bets. Do I struggle indefinitely or do I get good? We shall see. I do like this boss battle, even though it is very simple from what I remember. You can do it very easy, if I remember how to. Just watch. Just watch. I can do it. Believe in me that does not believe in me. Here we go. I do like this boss. This is a neat boss. It's a very simple boss, but I like it. I really like a lot of Twilight Princess's bosses. Like, look at that! That's so cool! You'd never guess that was a normal Goron at one point. The Twily Igniter. Virus. Okay. Here we go. I love the vulnerable music. I might be wrong, but I think you can hit it immediately. To me. I wonder how speedrunners do it. Okay, well. They do it quickly, yeah, I'd imagine so. Well, thanks for tuning into this hour-long fight. It took us quite a bit to get this far. I struggled very immensely. It was a very hard-fought battle. I struggled a lot. I was not able to do it in 2 seconds, alas. I do really like that boss, even though it is way more simple than I remember it being. Well, thank you for stopping by. You got to see us at least do a little bit of combat, I suppose. Now eat water. I shall eat the water. I might choke on the water. I'm really bad at drinking out of bottles. Zant. Ant. Water has been drunk. Water has been consumed. Hydration. Midna has some beef with the princess. I've never been too clear on it, but I think Midna is wearing a piece of the Fuse Shadow already on her. Like, that's her helmet thing. I think that's a Fused Shadow. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is. Oops, oops. I draw my weapon on the guy. He just came back from being possessed. I guess that's all there is to that. Okay. I'd imagine you probably would have a headache after getting sniped like 3 times. Now I'm kind of curious, can you go backwards through the dungeon? Like, I know Midna offers you an easy way out, but could you, in theory, go all the way backwards through a dungeon? There are some boss chambers that I'm pretty sure you can't. What's it called? The Arbiter's Grounds, I'm pretty sure you can't go backwards through just because of how the boss chamber is set up. I'd imagine you probably could go backwards through that one. And the first dungeon. I've gone through the first dungeon after beating it just to see what happens. I was curious what happens if you swim around in the water with the Zora armor. Absolutely nothing. There is no bottom. You can swim around in that water, but there is no bottom to it. I thought maybe there'd be something cool in there. We gotta go. We gotta roll. Oh wait, first, we gotta talk to family. Oh shit, I forgot he got injured. He got bulldozed by a giant pig. Ilya. Oh god, this music always gets me. I don't know if this is Ilya's theme, or if it's just music that happens to always play when Ilya gets brought up, or it's the kids in general. But it's one of my favorite songs in this game. It's so good. It's very nostalgic. In a way, it reminds me of, like, childhood, you know? This is such a good game. You're so proud of Colin! Man, I'm so invested in these characters. Go help Ilya. Oh yeah, and they do the little bow as well. Oh god, Ballad's over there like by my shield. God, could you imagine having to do that boss fight with my janky controls from like yesterday's stream? Could you imagine trying to aim when the sensor bar's busted? Oh. God, that would be agony. We're gonna have to go back through that dungeon at some point to get those $50 we left. Those 50 rupees. There's like 100 rupees that we couldn't pick up. Buy something. You got it, kid. I'll buy that. You suppose. That's what we transactioned with the money. You got it. Oh my god. Okay. How do I equip that shield? Can you only have 2 shields at a time? I know it's entirely possible to lose this shield. This metal will never burn. I was just thinking about how in wolf form you enter that building at such a weird angle. It's an angle of that building you'll never see again, because they patched up the hole in the wall with boards, apparently. I don't know how that's... You probably could have put something else on, I don't know, man. But, like, you... kinda... I don't know what I was even... Oh yeah, you never see that angle ever again. It's just kind of weird to think about. There's like a whole angle you're never going to see again. And now the Gorons are friendly again. Oops, okay, I was trying to talk to him, but whatever. I guess we're leaving. We're out. We outie. Oops, I fucked that angle up. Sorry about it. Hold on. Oh no, wait, we gotta turn around. Forgot how to ride a horse. Like, entirely forgot how to ride a horse. You missed it, Sockman. We took 2 hours to fight a boss. I struggled immensely against the fire boss. You missed it. Oh god. Here he comes. Oh my god, I just remembered you can break the game if you get the mailman to fall off that cliff over there. You can hit like the wrong angle entirely for the cutscene, and he will run into the gorge and crash your game. It's great. The music never like leaves or anything, you're just stuck forever. There's like at least 2 videos documenting it. Fantastic. I feel like they didn't think that through very well. Gotta hate those things. I heard a bug. There's a golden bug somewhere. Oh god, why is everything in this field hostile? That volcano still don't look great. God, fucking birds! Jesus Christ, get out of here! Now there's 2 of them! I thought this is where you were supposed to go, but I guess not. Went the wrong way. Which way are you supposed to go? I guess through the other field. North of here. I thought that was this way, but I guess it's not. Oh wait, no, it might be. I might just need bombs. Let's go get bombs. I think that was the right way. We just are missing a key item that we're supposed to have right now. Get fucked. Earlier I mentioned I watched the VOD from yesterday where I noticed a lot of things but didn't mention them because I was really tired. One of the things I noticed was in that scene where- oh my god. Jesus Christ. How can they keep up with the horse? One of the things I noticed was in the cutscene where you knock King Bulblin, whatever his name is, off the bridge for the first time. Link does this little cool pose where he's just kinda standing, like he gets the opponent to go up on her hind legs, and he like lifts his sword all dramatically. It's like framed perfectly with the time of day being twilight, and the Twilight Realm over top of the castle yard in the background is like in frame. That had to have been intentional. It looked really cool. That was one of those things that I didn't immediately notice until like watching it back. Because I knew that like that pose is iconic with this game. And I couldn't really figure out why exactly they made it so dramatic. But I get it now. It's just good. It's thematic. The time of day mixed with the Twilight Realm visible in the background over Castletown is good. Oh, can we not buy bombs yet? Not have a bomb bag yet? Okay, I guess maybe this is not where we're supposed to be. Can we buy... we don't have enough for that. Damn it. We shouldn't have bought the shield. Okay, hold on. Fuck off. Okay, hold on. We gotta go get more money. We have to acquire more money. More monetization. That shouldn't be too hard. You can get... If we go back into the dungeon, we can pick up those 50 rupees we had to leave behind. I forgot. These Gorons are here to launch you if you ever need to go up. They'll launch you onto the roofs of buildings. Let's see. Where is an easy place I can get money from? The graveyard is one. We can go rob the graves. The tried and true tradition of Zelda games in which you just grave rob for money. Tale as old as time. I'm pretty sure you could do it in Ocarina of Time, that or it was Majora's Mask. You could do it in... which one was it? You could do it in... Which game am I thinking of? On the tip of my tongue. It's on 3DS. Link Between Worlds, there you go. You can do it on Link Between Worlds. Was that it? That may have been it. Oh hey, they covered up the thing, so they can't get in now. Good. I don't know why they took so long to do that in the first place. Oh yeah, there are bugs in the cellar, by the way. I wonder how the bugs got in the cellar. And displacement. Y'all wanna do a rupee slide? That sounds like it'd be fun. Can you, like, stop looking at the birds, please? We're gonna get hit as soon as we open this. Oh, hey! Roll immediately. Okay, we're good. Get out of here. Coming here was fruitful after all. Oh good, you can do it in both. I guess it makes sense you can do it in this game since this is like a direct, not a direct successor, but I guess a direct successor to Ocarina of Time. You, the Hero Shade is meant to be Ocarina of Time Link, but as a Stalfos, I think. Which implies he got lost in the Lost Woods, which is really sad to think about. But I'm sure they thought that through. The grave robbing's a vital part of this bloodline. Maybe this is the potential for evil. This might be the potential for evil that we've heard about with this Link in particular. Okay, he's taken all of our money. Now it is time to go. Let's blow up that thing and make progress. My main objective for this stream was just to get through that dungeon, and we did it. We did it a lot faster than I thought we were going to. My aim's a lot better than I thought it would be. Are you kidding me? Epona, please. Okay, let's try that again. Take number 5. Nice. Okay, let's go through the hazardous field. What have you been reminded of? Several things come to mind. Oh my god! Not again! Stop! Oh yeah! This is come full circle. Every time we mention Ocarina of Time, it just gets brought up again. No! Shit! I dismounted. The mailman distracted me. He sent me a letter from friggin' Barnes, the bomb guy. I was just there! Oops. Sorry, Epona. Ooh. Hit and run. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. We good. We're making great progress. Fuck you, bird. Why can they keep up with a horse? This ain't working. Okay. Kick it! Okay, well, I think I broke its neck. That's always a good thing. Okay, well, we're just gonna do something else now. And now we don't have to rely on bugs. Nice. Uh-oh. I guess this isn't the only time you... Oh, wait, no. I was gonna say, I guess this isn't the only time you fight those things as a human, but I forgot they're just stealing the bridge. I told you bridge theft was a big part of this game. They do it like twice. Oh, well, actually, those are an optional fight now that I think about it. You don't have to fight them. You can just run away from them, which is what I normally do. You can choose to fight them if you want. I usually just come back when I'm at, like, in wolf form and fight them. Might as well, you know? This takes a bit. I maybe should have wrote Epona up here, but I didn't want to leave Epona next to the weird Twilight wall, you know? Hey, at least this bridge didn't get stolen. Uh-oh. Gonna keep on rolling. Don't even worry about it. Strafe and they can't do shit. What are they gonna do? I parried a couple of their arrows with arrows earlier. That was pretty cool, even though after a while it got kind of annoying. I was just trying to hit them. Man, we're broke now. We got a cool shield, we got arson privileges, and now we're like... poor. Did you believe that? I wonder if we can make it to the next dungeon before I have to go to work. It's like 2:30 right now. I have to stop for sure by like 3:20. Can we make it to the next dungeon? We won't be able to do the next dungeon, but we can maybe get to it. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I don't know if it's like... It's probably pretty obvious that I am, but... This is a lot of fun. I love this game. I'm really glad I can play it on stream, and it like mostly works out. Bus? Okay, here we go. We're gonna pick up another scent pretty soon, I think. Yeah. I don't know how this got here, but it's here. I don't think it stays here. But we sure do get to smell it now. The fact it hasn't really been moved by anyone else is kind of amazing. Ilya scent. You forget the use. I wonder what happens if you don't take it. Can you move on without it? I should have tried. I should have tried to go without it. It's not like I don't know where I'm going. YOLO. A wee ball moment. I'm guessing you move faster in wolf form than you do in human form, but... God, I love this game. The ambience and the vibe! No, the internet! Oh wait, I think it fixed itself. Did the internet... Oh god. Are we dying? The internet might be dying. Oh jeez, can we survive? Can we make it? Or will the internet cut out on us? I reset the router right before stream to try to counteract any Wi-Fi issues he might have. Oh, it looks like that might not be good enough anymore. Maybe Spectrum has cottoned on to the fact that we haven't paid the bill yet. Maybe they're getting mad about it. God, it's a bird. Why can Wolf Link outrun the bird? I feel like that ain't right. How can Wolf Link outrun the bird, but not Epona? Okay, actually, am I going the right way? Yeah. Everything kind of looks the same right now. Ooh, the music's distorting. I'm starting to slide off of my pillow collection on my chair. This is so sad. Oh my god. Is that a bot? Is that a bot? Hold on. Okay. What is this music? What is this music? I've never stopped to listen to it before. Slingshot AI must not kick in unless you're on a horse. Honestly, that sounds about right. I'm ignoring most enemies because I don't really need to fight them at the moment. Good thing Castletown just leaves their doors open all the time. It's not like we might be in a state of crisis right now or anything. Oh, that's bright. Oh, that's bright. Ah, I'm taking damage. Ooh. Ouch. This is one of my favorite areas in the game. Like, it's appropriately ominous when it's covered in twilight, but when you see it outside of the twilight, like, check this out. You've just got people bustling around. I don't know if I'm gonna stay in the wolf sense mode when I pop out the other side, but... Look at this! Look how lively it is! Look at all these people going about their day. And they just do this all the time. Like, this is so cool. It feels so lively. People, like, constantly going around, doing their own thing. There's also, like, a whole alleyway full of cats that is pretty cool. There's one road that has a dog, which is pretty neat. You can pick up both. You can do both. That's the doctor. We gotta go... You can still run into the ghost, which I think is interesting. You don't just run through them. Also, if you come into Castletown in your wolf form, you scare the shit out of people. But you can get them to drop hearts, and you can also get them to drop, arrows, I'm pretty sure. Human movement is so rushed and disorganized. Reconnaissance. You can just talk to the cats! Look at this little teeny tiny! Makes them suspicious. All the kittens can't get through. What's happening? I didn't know you could talk to the cats. I've never tried that. Even the animals are spirits. That's kind of ominous. Okay. This is where we need to be. Good thing they left the door open. Ilya! It's her! And her weird sideways hair point. I love her. Man, I don't know if this is like a popular or unpopular opinion, but I always felt like in this game in particular, if Link were to end up with anyone romantically, it would probably be Ilya. But I don't know, I've seen people say like he'd get with Zelda for some reason, even though they don't interact much, or Midna, which makes slightly more sense, and also that's the canonship of the manga. But Ilya is right there, and I feel like, if anyone, those two make the most sense chemistry-wise. Or maybe not chemistry-wise, because he's got chemistry with Midna as well, but like, Ilya is like the perfect choice, I feel like. I never really got the vibe from Midna, in the game at least, that she was interested in Link. Maybe I'm just dense when it comes to romance, but like, I never got the vibe that Midna was romantically interested in Link. I did get that vibe from Ilya, though. Very short night. What the maps say. Oh, right, I remember now. It's gonna take us here. Okay, we now have our location. We got it. It's a good thing they leave their door open and the doorknob is flat? Maybe? Kinda looks like it. Okay. I can't... Oh, right. The camera here is fixed. You can't adjust it. Okay, so now we know to go to the lake. Make it to the lake. There's a really fun cutscene along the way of getting to the lake. Which way is out? This way. The one thing about the Twilight world that is kind of unfortunate is that I can't really detect anything with this filter on. Everything turns very bright and very yellow. So I can't really see anything. All the details get lost on me. But this is where we're going, I remember now. I'm navigating almost entirely off of memory. Muscle memory. I can't believe we're this far into the game already. Like, we're still pretty early game, all things considered, but we're approaching the halfway point. Like, we're almost halfway done. Which is kinda crazy to think about. If I were able to stream for longer, that'd be... You better believe I do like 3 dungeons in one go. I love this game, I miss this game. Here we go. The bridge that I've always been confused by. It looks like it should be, like, longer. Like, vertically longer. But it seems like the supporting pillars have fallen. Here we go. Arson Bridge. Midna looks around like, what? What? We've got it all over us now. I've always thought that. Like, we've got it all over us now. Oops. That has it out for us. He has it out for anyone who crosses this bridge from what it seems like. Oh my god. There we go. Arson Bridge. I've attempted in the past to just stand on top of those boxes to see if it would still kill me, and it still kills you. So you can't just stand on top of things to avoid the fire. I'm drinking coffee if anyone's curious.
You need AWP. I'm quick. You need people.
It's really convenient that the only part of the lake that didn't dry up was the part that hid the dungeon. And all the Zora are here. I'm guessing this is bad for the Zora. Oh, they're stuck here. I forgot about that. This guy is also, I think, stranded, so pretty cool. He doesn't seem too bugged about it, though. Yeah, he's too old for this. Oh, he's stuck here. So he's stuck here. Does he not have any concerns about potentially, like, starving or dying of thirst? Like, I feel like he seems a little blasé about the whole not being able to get out of here situation. I'm also assuming this happened, like, over time and not all at once, so the guy was just floating on his little hut thing and just decided not to leave while he still could. He just decided, I'm gonna stay here and see what happens, and then the house eventually landed on the lake bed. He's like, well, it is what it is, I'm too old for this. I mean, like, I guess that's fair. I don't like this fight's stupid. Ouch. You can't stay targeting him, which is unfortunate. But you move slower when targeting. And you also stay growling the whole time, I guess. I like the prompt to attack. I think that's neat. No, wait, grab it! No! Fuck! Uh-oh. We got squeezed. Twerkable thief. If you can manage it! Come on, drop down. Attack me if you can. There we go. Is he gonna blow up, or do we have to fight him still? We can't tear out its heart because it doesn't have one. Cool. And now it's friendly. God, the noise this thing makes. Here we go! My other least favorite part of this segment. I dislike everything about this bird. I hate this thing. Oh my god, wait, we need... We're gonna rely on motion controls for this, I'm pretty sure. God damn it! Fuck! This is entirely controlled by this! It becomes a minigame later on. If I hit anything, we start over. God. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Ooh. I gotta use up all my focus on this. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ah! Yeah, I mean, we can't do anything else, Midna. Okay, alright. This time for sure. This time for sure. Oh. I'm starting to get impatient. Oh god, I need to, like, not mash the button. Fuck! Fuck! Stop! Okay. Okay. We're getting there. Something, I don't know what causes the cursor to just stop being on screen. I do like the music for this scene though. Even though I am the worst at it. Could you imagine doing this with the unfixed thing? The unfixed cursor sensor bar. I vaguely remember the obstacles, so I kind of know where we need to go for this. Gotta focus. If I get too impatient, we die, so... Okay. Avoid the rock fall. There's a lot of falling debris. I'm pretty sure the game wants me to speed up here. Oh, oh, shit, the cursor, no! I'm about to hit something. Why did it disconnect? Why does this thing hate me so bad? Okay, we're good. We did it. Second time's the charm. We did it. God, I hate that segment so bad. Ugh. My arm hurts. I had to hold it at a very specific angle. This is that place I mentioned that had the fight where it's oh god. Whoops. Okay, well. Right across there, if the river were here still, to the left of us, there is a platform that leads to a fishing area where you can fight 3 of those shadow beasts while in human form. But now that I'm thinking about it, you might be able to do it in wolf form as well. You would just need to do the bird minigame and ride all the way up here. But I'm actually not sure if that works. Zora's domain. What a domain it is. The fuck is that? Let's take the radio thing? You could probably make so many misheard sentences out of Midna's jumbled up speech. Okay, here we go. The Midna noise. We're gonna get hit by a bat. There's also... This segment will punish you if you jump too frequently. You get actively punished if you decide to just jump too quick. Oh fuck. Yeah! Only a handful of her sentences have been, like, unscrambled, but there are quite a few of them. The only sentence I remember her saying that got unscrambled was just, "I'll take you there with my power." That's it. Ouch. Why are you all separated? Out. Why are you all separated? Cease! Oh god, you can see the Zora under there. This must have been a terrifying experience. Can you imagine? Everyone is fleeing for their lives, but you all get encased in ice anyway. Like, that's horrifying.
Power. My good power.
I wonder if the way this thing was laid out is meant to be, like, a callback to... So, the way that this fight was structured was like, one was separated from the rest.
What?
When fighting at the Death Mountain area, where we're gonna need to go next, they also had one of them separated from the rest. I wonder if that's meant to call your attention there. Like, hey, remember that? That peculiar fight that happened in that area that you're going to need to go to next? I'm doing it. Oh god. God, this must have been terrifying for all of them. It must have happened immediately. I can't imagine this happened like gradually.
We take what you need power. To make what you wrong come. There break me. As you what time. Going to you good as what did.
Yay.
Press you waiting.
If I can get this thing working again. The Elven Province, Death Mountain. Why would you asking? I really like the way Midna talks in this game. I wish more more games would do something similar. This thing. Z. I can't remember if this is the last time you have Midna carry something or not. And the Gorons do not care that this is happening right in front of them. I really like the particle warp effect. Like, it's really satisfying just seeing an item get broken down into tiny pieces and float away. Here we go. Maybe this is how it got on Death Mountain to begin with. Like, I know it's supposed to have just erupted naturally, but it just straight up came from the sky. Like, straight down from the sky. Oh god. Okay. Alrighty. Ah. I always figured the water was really hot because it was steaming, but now I'm wondering if that's actually the case. Like, it's probably hot because we just dropped a volcanic rock on top of it, but at the same time, wouldn't that have boiled everyone if it was at the point of steaming? How did we not kill anyone with the impact to begin with? Like, I feel like we should have just killed all of them on accident. Okay, we did it. They're all struggling. I'm guessing they're all cold, but the way they're reacting is if they were, like, drowning. I'm guessing they were just suffocating due to lack of air. Oh, well, shit. Some of them aren't really responding, okay. Do they know what was happening? Someone had to write all this dialogue. What about those in the waterfall pool? The waterfall pool? Where would that be? I think we get stopped, yeah. What is the waterfall pool? Oh, like further down? Oh, that's probably it. I think they had to leave. Like, they just had to leave. Because everything froze. Britannia. Oh, wait, that's probably a nod to Princess Ruta, right? The Dark Ones. Oh my god, she got executed! I forgot about that. Rallis. Oh. She's so pretty. God, she's so pretty. Man. Like, I know she's already gone by the time you meet her, but it's really sad to think about. I don't know what just fell. I heard something fall. Is all of Midna's speech, like, randomized, or is it, like, all of it's just pre-rendered? Like, you will always get the same voice lines no matter what. It just depends on... Like, they just... I don't know. You're always gonna get the same speech pattern in the same scenes no matter how many times you play the game? Or is it just going to be randomized every single time? I'm assuming it's like pre-rendered. And it's not just pulling randomly. Oh wait, no. Everything's overflowing, so I'm supposed to go this way. Whee! The yellow filter over everything makes this all a bit unfortunate. Oh, well. Ooh. I wonder if they used a real wolf or if they had the VA do that. Oh, hey, I hope this guy wasn't outside when the torrent came through. He's probably fine. He's still around. We did it. We're here. Honestly, riding a rapid like that was probably a really stupid idea. We could have just teleported. Like that. That's forcibly turned the VA into... We need these lights to be legit, sorry! And they hit him with the werewolf beam. Holy shit. Like, I don't doubt that a person can make these noises, but also it would have just been simpler to use an actual wolf sample. So that's why I'm like, did they get a real, like, did they get Link's VA to do this? Or is it like someone else entirely doing it, or did they just pull a wolf noise? I am sure. I am not. Collect the grapes. Go! Go, my wolf. Oh, I just threw something. I didn't mean to throw something. Get back here. I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but sometimes my hand will, like, if I'm holding something, it'll just randomly let go, or if I'm not holding something, it'll randomly, like, grab it. I don't know if that's, like, a hand spasm or what. Because I do have occasional bouts of twitching. Hence why I'm on Twitch, but... yeah, the other part is mostly involuntary. I don't know... God, the amount of times I've accidentally let go of something that I should not have. Multiple times. More than once. More than I would like. Ah. Forgot about this part. I can do it. I could VA for Wolf Link. I think I could do it. Do it for like $10. $10. That sounds good. I could use $10 right now. I don't know what I'd use it for, but I'd probably use it. I could buy more coffee, actually. Not that I really need any, but I sure could if I had $10. I need y'all to get closer together. Come on. Come on. Come here. Can y'all, like, turn around, please? Like, no, stop. Why? Are y'all social distancing? Okay, we did it. I thought they may have been too far apart, but we got it. I was probably supposed to keep the one that I killed first alive and kill the other one. I didn't do that, though. I didn't think about that. I thought about it as soon as I killed it, and then I was like, wait, shit. Fuck. Oh well. Does this guy know there's a bug near his house? Midna, what do you want? Are you aware of the bug? There was a bug in chat as well. The water is back. Maybe no one knows. I'm assuming he was outside when all this shit happened. He was outside and had to swim for his life, I'm guessing. Okay. Yoop. Where did it go? Oops. Where? Oh. It was underneath the boat. The boathouse. Whoops, camera stuck. Okay. I vaguely remember where everything's at. Midna really wants me to fly, but I don't want to right now. What is the red dot? What does that mean? Up here. Oh, come on! No! So I could go one of two ways. I can go back to the boathouse, or I can go this way. It seems to be the same distance either way. There may have been an easier spot to climb up from that I'm just not aware of, but to my knowledge, I gotta go here. Okay, let's not flub the jump next time. I don't think we'll be able to make it to the next dungeon by the time I need to go into work, which is really unfortunate. If I had started streaming sooner, maybe, but I had to make food. Alas, I needed to eat. Could have foregone the food, but yeah, I don't think that would have worked out too well for me in the long run. Could have tried it, I guess. I've done it before where I didn't eat before going to work, and I almost passed out, so I had to go home early. They've changed the policy at work, so we can't eat food at work anymore. Which is kind of fucked up now that I think about it. We're not allowed to eat at all at work. Even if you bring your own food for like lunch or whatever. It's pretty fucked up. What the hell? Just scribbling away. Scrabbling away. I did not do that, but alright. Oops. Okay. Where to go? Okay, so I'm gonna get all the ones in this area, then we're gonna leave this area. We have to swim to the next area. I guess I could have swam to that one and then looped back around to get the one that I fell off from. God. I wonder how much stamina Link has to stay floating like this, like to stay swimming. I would not be able to do it. I can only swim for so far before I have to like float. Roll over and float. As a jellyfish does. I don't think I'd get in the lake to begin with. It's a Zora. That over there. Don't worry about it. I wonder... Where are they looking? They're looking this way. Oh, I know exactly where they're looking. Okay. Interesting. They foreshadow that pretty quick. Hold on, I'm killing bugs. I'm glad Midna's laughing a bit more. Now my title makes sense. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I think I remember where a lot of the bugs are. Y'all get ready for this. I'm not ready for this. I don't think we're in tune. It's a miracle that bird responded. Honestly, when they're not being an absolute menace, the birds can be kinda cute. This bird, I'm kinda used to its weird trumpeting noise now. I have a bit of a soft spot for this weird fucked up bird. Why does it look like this? Who did this to it? And why? Okay. Here we go. God. Here we go. I hope I remember where everything is so we only have to do this like twice. Because I'm gonna hit something and fall, I already know. The water adds another element of like, oh god. Oh god. And there's still gonna be stalactites. Okay, here we go. Lock and load, buckaroo! It's unfortunate the music here is so good. Hit that thing. Fuck. I am pointed at the screen, what do you mean? I flew past it. Okay. Ooh, we're cutting it kinda close. We got one. Got two. That was actually three. Ooh. Okay. Okay, fine. We're gonna hit something. Why am I so bad at aiming at this one in particular? It's trying to stay ahead of me. The game is aware I need to hit it, but it's like, God, what are you doing? Fuck! Midna, no. I'm trying. I'm just really bad at steering birds. Okay. Retry. I'm pretty sure the only one I didn't kill was like the first one. Alright, I guess it was the second one. I think part of my issue is that I have like an aversion to running into things, and that includes the bug. So even if I'm like aimed dead center at it, my brain is like, wait, no, you're gonna hit something. And then I don't hit it, and it's like, oh god, are you stupid? The answer is yes. Yes, I am. But it's okay. Y'all aren't here for my intelligence. Come on. Ow! How did I hit 3 of these things already? God! Fuck, finally. Okay, we outie. I do remember we have to be really low for one of these scenes. Really low or really high? I'm going low. Then we gotta go high. No, that's too high. Okay, we're good. We're out! See, we only need to do it twice. Assuming I don't hit something. Somehow. We're good! We did it! God! I wonder how much easier that is to do when you're not playing on the Wii. How much simpler is that when you're not on the Wii? There we go. Why is it so big? That is a good question, honestly. And Midna just slaps us like, come on, do something. It's gone. It blew up, but don't worry. I was trying to walk along this bridge earlier, but then we just fell. I forgot it's not swimming. Ah, yes. I wasn't paying attention. Was that not it? Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. I was like, I wasn't paying attention the first time, so I kind of saw where they went, but not quite. I was relying on ear. I wonder what song this is. I still don't know the titles. It sounds familiar. Like, I can't tell if that's because I've played this game before, if it's just a recurring Zelda song. One of us is off key. Take sword in hand. Why does Death Mountain look like that? I will never understand. I'm going to point it out every time I see it. I get taken aback every single time. I know where that is. Okay. It looked like there was a dot in Castletown, but I don't think there's one in Castletown. I might be mistaken. Y'all two going somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming those ones were not... Those were either ones trapped in ice, just more recovered than the rest, or... I don't know, maybe they were stuck here this entire time and we just couldn't see them because we couldn't reach where they were. And then the water came back and they were like, alright, bet! We'll do that. Oh man, I remember these ones. They are stupid. Ice. That'll be important later. Okay, so there are some on those lily pads. And then there are some hidden up on like the high areas. So one of them doubles back that way, I'm pretty sure. Oops. Went too far. We're approaching the time where I should probably end stream, and I'm wondering if I should like call it now or keep going. Can we not jump that way? I know there are some off in this direction. I don't remember which ones they are though. Just gotta... I think there's one hidden along here somewhere. Yeah. Got it. Okay. My hit ratio on those is abysmal. It is completely up to chance if I do hit it. I think this is actually blocked. This pathway is not accessible. Yep, there's a boulder in the way. Once we're human and have bombs, we can blow it up, and it'll become an easier to move along path. Midna, can we jump back? Or no? Guess not. This may have been a... You can only choose one direction way. I go from the start again. I don't know if that sentence I said made any sense. It probably didn't. And there's some fucking around over here. Got it. I think the tiers for it hover above the lily pads. So I just have to wait for them to come back up. They're down there somewhere. Oh, found one. Found two. Yeah. And the other one's over here, and the last one will be in the throne room. Actually, it looks like there's still quite a few more. We're just missing some. Maybe they are in Castletown. Why can you fly now? Okay, try that again. Where you at? I'm back down here. God. I wonder, what are the bugs operating off of? Do they have, like, aggression? Are they... What are they? What are they reacting off of? Okay. We have to go back the way we came earlier. That is a little bit unfortunate. You have to double back. Going one way results in you not being able to go the other. That or I'm just missing something. Pretty sure this is the way. It'll take us up to the throne room. It looks like I'm still one short, though. Because I know where the very last one is going to be. Oops. Well, we got this. 20? Yeah. I don't like that I can almost predict what shows up in what chests. Now I just need to go up. And then this way. We have made it to the top. Up to the top. And it'll be on the other side, I'm pretty sure. I think the water is still strong enough that if you end up in it, it might push you out. Yep, it certainly tries. Okay, I'm stuck. Over here somewhere. Where? Okay, like actually, where is it? There it is. I'm down here. I hate the flying ones a lot. Oh, fuck. There we go. Oh, it's in the water. I think it'll float back out. Yeah. Okay. There might be one in Castletown. I thought I saw one, like, lighting up over here. Is that what that is? Did I miss one in the river? No? I'm gonna assume, yeah, it's in Castletown. Where in Castletown? I don't entirely know. It might be out in the garden. Probably in the garden. Upside down and all that. Hmm. It's about that time I need to stop, which is unfortunate. I think I can... maybe... I'm trying to figure out what I should do. Should I collect all of the bugs or stop while I'm ahead and collect the bugs next time I stream? Should I stop now or later? I feel like the internet is going to decide for me. I don't like that. Don't like that music at all. Let's go to the castle. I don't know for sure that's where the last tier is, but that's my best bet on where it might be. Because I don't see it on the map, and to my knowledge, the last tier doesn't appear until we get that one. I think. Maybe. Not really sure. I think there's also another portal that's gonna open up and drop out a bunch of shadow beasts. I think. It's like near the castle. But I might be wrong. Maybe there isn't one. But I could have sworn there was an easy teleport near the castle somewhere. Maybe not. Oh, okay, never mind. There is one. Cool. We got that established. I was starting to doubt myself. I was like, yeah, wasn't there like one right in front of the castle? But one hadn't appeared, so I was like, maybe not. Okay, I guess not. Can I get them all? I think I'm gonna hit the gate. Nope, I got him. If you time your jump badly enough, you can ram into the barrier and that'll cancel your jump and they'll all revive. It's unfortunate. There we go. So now we can teleport directly in front of the castle. Or not in front of the castle, but we can teleport to the city, the town. Castletown. Castletown East Road. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a tier. Okay. Where is it at, though? I don't really remember this one. But it's... Oh, no, I do remember this one. It's at the bar. It's at Telma's bar. Okay. Okay, I see. I see. That's not the right way. I always turn too soon. I'd be terrible at GPS. Okay. It's freaking out. There we go. I wonder why they put one... I'm guessing they put one in Castletown so that you would go and get that one checkpoint. But... Okay. So let's warp. Do we have enough time to fight this last tier? I'm gonna say yeah, I think I can do it. I think we can fight this last tier. I hate this thing, but I think we can do it. Gotta hydrate. We gotta unshrimp our position. Cutting it close. We are cutting it close, but I don't want to have to come into this fight immediately next stream. Because depending on how long I take to get back to it, I might be very confused. So I'm just gonna do future Xenon some favors and go ahead and kill it now. I think I can do it. You saw... I know it took 2 hours to beat the fucking fire dungeon, but I think we can do it. The boss from the fire dungeon was just overly tough, you know? That one didn't count. I think I went the whole ass wrong way. Whatever. We're going. It's this way, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we're going towards it. I should have, instead of coming this way, just jumped off of the area where the spirit is. We are cutting it close, but YOLO. I can technically push it until 3:40. 3:40, I have to get ready for work. But I think I can do it. Believe in me. We won't take 2 hours. Just have faith. Have faith. Ugh, get ready for this. One of my least favorite bosses. Ugh, the fact it's in the water, too. It's the bug! The bug queen! Bad! Oh god, and then we get thrown into the water by force. Okay. I forgot the platforms are also fucked up. Oh, look at it go! Oh god! Ugh. does it have to zoom in like that? God. Here it comes. It's charging up. God. Hold on. There we go. See? That wasn't so bad. Honestly, I think that took me maybe a minute. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. That didn't take no time at all. Honestly, I probably could have pushed it off till next stream. I don't think it would have tripped me up that bad. We've turned in the grapes. I love Midna! God, she's so cool. Her little character movements are so good. Man, they don't make them like they used to anymore. Fi was pretty good too. I feel like Fi may have been like the last time I've ever been like, whoa, when a character in a Zelda game moves around a lot. They've got so much personality. Even though Fi's whole thing is that she doesn't really have personality. My controller is like going crazy right now. It's the snack. Lanayru, who put you in this? Who put you here? You're too big for this place. Who put a horse here? I forgot the cutscene. I forgot this fucked up cutscene happens right here. Here we are. God, the drug trip kicks in. When all was chaos, the goddess descended and gave order and life to the world. It was very colorful. They granted power equally to all who dwelt in the light, and then returned to the heavens. They left this patch of grass for you to chill in. The lands where the goddess descended came to be known as the Sacred Realm, for lack of any better term. For ages, the people lived at ease, content in mind and body. Mostly because there wasn't any. But soon, word of the Sacred Realm spread through Hyrule, and a great battle ensued. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Well, go for the throat as one does. Oh, we're back in the... I completely blanked on that. That's... Oh. Okay. He was in the Ordonian clothes. Oh. Among those living in the light, interlopers who excelled at magic appeared. They all looked very much like you. Wielding powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the Sacred Realm. Oh, I'm so dumb. I can't believe... Kid me never picked up the connection that that's Midna's helmet back there. Has Link laughed in this game yet? I'm guessing he has. Or was that his first laugh? It was then that the goddesses ordered us 3 light spirits to intervene. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered. Oh, look at that little pom ball on the ground. They look so like... Okay. Alright. Lanayru, what was that? You know this magic. It is the dark power you seek, the fused shadow. O hero chosen by the goddesses, beware. What is it with this game spinning? Those who do not know the danger of wielding power will, before long, be ruled by it. Never forget that. What exactly is this supposed to mean? Oh, wait. The power he wants to wield is for those that he, like his loved ones. Right? The whole reason Ilya was spinning around with that. Something, something, dark power corrupts if you don't know what you're doing. Using this power to get what you want specifically can have dire consequences, I guess is what they were saying. Because that's Link's, like, remaining objective is to save Ilya. And whatever else along the way, I guess. I think we can stop here. We should probably stop while we're ahead. Wouldn't it suck if I didn't actually save right there? I feel like I may not have saved right there. Oh well, we'll find out later. Okay. Back over here. Just tall for a second, don't worry about it. Okay. Moving all this around. Turning that off. I think we're good. Righto. Okay, so now it is time. Dehydrate. I've kind of been doing that for most of this. Increasing, like, the parameters on my mouth movement makes it so that whenever I'm drinking, I just make a really disturbed face. It's good coffee, though. Ooh. Alrighty, well, we've reached the end of the stream. I have to go get ready for work, unfortunately. But that was a pretty good stream. I'd say we made quite a bit of progress, despite the fact I got, like, sidetracked for 45 minutes talking about my hometown. Oops. But, yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really like Twilight Princess. Thank you all for sticking around to the end of stream, even though I'm pretty sure I was incomprehensible for a lot of that. Hopefully I'll be able to come back and stream, like, more of that sometime soon. After today, I've got, like, 4 days off back-to-back, so... I mean, I might be able to get in a handful of streams, honestly, if I'm not just lazy or fighting Spectrum. I might be fighting Spectrum, knowing our luck. We're gonna lose that fight with Spectrum, and they're gonna turn the internet off or something in retaliation for us not paying the bill immediately. I don't know. But we'll figure something out. Either way, who knows when the next time I'll stream is. It was nice getting to stream back-to-back. Maybe if nothing has exploded and the internet hasn't died, I can maybe come back after work and stream some more of it. I'd like to get the water temple out of the way as soon as possible, because that is least favorite dungeon in the game. I think a lot of people don't like it. But that just seems to be a recurring thing with Zelda games and having not fun water temples for some reason. I know there is like a small niche part of the community that does really like the lake bed temple in specific, but I don't know. For me, I've never liked it just because of how confusing the whole layout is. I've played the game so many times, and I usually do get at least past the lake bed temple, but oh god, the mechanics of how the dungeon itself works is just the part that I have never been able to figure out. It's like the part of the mines, the Elden Mines dungeon that I kept getting tripped up by was literally just navigation. It's that part, but I never memorized it because it's really confusing in the Lake Bed Temple. You'll see when I get to it, whenever that may be. Hopefully sometime soon. I'd like to play more of this game, especially for longer periods of time. But having said that, I've got like 3 minutes to go get ready, so... Alright, thank you all for attending stream. Hopefully I'll see you all again soon. I don't remember what else I normally say when exiting stream, but please mind the gap when departing. I will see you all next time. Where's my mouse? Goodbye!